Hello everyone, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel, and once again we're going back to City Transport Simulator Tram. We've not been on this since June, can you believe it? We did a couple of videos on it and a couple of live streams actually. This is still in early access on PC, but for those of you that own this right now, I've got early access to version 0.3.1, which releases to all you guys via Steam on the 29th of October, which at the time of recording is tomorrow at 4 PM. So I thought we'd just jump back in. There's loads and loads of different improvements to various aspects of the game. We'll jump in, we'll have a look at the patch notes that we've got and just do a little run because it's been ages. I don't even know if I'm going to remember how to work the thing. I really don't know. But we're going to give it a try. I am on the early access of the early access, as I mentioned, and I've jumped back into career mode. You'll remember from last time perhaps that I've got a number of timetables already set up, as you can see here, a number of routes, these lines down here. We're going to take line 1, which is the yellow, well, it's kind of orange, isn't it, from Freimutplatz down to Hauptbahnhof. It's a short one, but it'll give us a good look at it. We're doing it at 9 AM in the morning. We're going out in this blue tram. It's ready to go, I think. I'm going to resume, and yeah, I need to activate the doors first and get everybody on. I'm assuming that the tram itself is kind of ready to go. It says wait for everybody, then M, so we'll do that. Back into the cab with F1, ready to go, so let's go. And the next stop is Freimutplatz. So are we at the depot? What are we doing here? Oh no, that's not good. Was that the emergency brake? What did I just press? Can we go? Yes, we can. Of course, I'm playing it on the keyboard as well, which, as you know, is not my strength. Actually, I much prefer to be able to use the controller, but I can't do that yet on this game, which is a little bit of a shame.
Nächster Halt, Baumannstraße.
Right, Baumannstraße is next. So we've got to be mindful of the. We've got to be mindful of all the signals as well. I think I'm meant to be indicating there as well, which is good. I think this is our stop. We can turn the indicator off, which I think is E. Yes, it is. Don't stop there. Keep going. Because I've got the stop markers. I know you remember in the previous one, some of these stop markers didn't appear. You're all teasing me about doing perfect stops. One of the patch notes says that now all these stops have been reinstated at the correct place. So we'll get underway a little bit. I want to get onto a straight part of the route, and then I'll just lock these doors. Get on a straight part of the route, and we'll have a review of some of these patch notes, shall we? I think we're ready to go. So let's do that. We're already way behind, and we're going left here. So let's do the indicators as we should. Oh, traffic light ignored. Did I just go through? Oh dear me. You can tell it's been such a long time.
Nächster Halt, Kaiserpark. Übergang zur Linie.
Right, so Kaiser Park. Let's cancel that. This is Kaiser Park. Let's see if we can stop properly. Is this... It's confusing, isn't it? This isn't our stop. We've still got 0.2 of a kilometre to go, so it's this one ahead. I can see it. I'm looking for the green stop marker. Right, we'll try our best. It's not going well so far. And to be fair to me, I didn't have a little practice before we started. I thought, I'm going to jump in, I'm going to see what I remember, and we'll see how we go. But I think this is where we're stopping. There's the green marker, so the green markers are working, which is quite nice. Let's see what we can do with this stop. Boom. Let's have a bit of J for the doors. We can also look outside. Oh, what happened then? We got... Did I come out of the seat? I came out of the seat. Right, how do we get back in the seat? Hold F to get back in the seat. Oh, right, okay. God, this is not going well, is it? We need to lock the doors in a second. Like now. We've got a signal. So, let's put the indicator on and let's move off before the signal changes. But this is version 0.3.1 as I mentioned. So, performance and stabilities first. Improved overall stability, significantly reducing crashes. Various visual issues resolved. But I'm having visual issues because I keep missing the signal. I think the signal was good then. I just didn't set off quickly enough. That was the problem. So the signal changed again.
Nächster Halt, oberer Ring. Übergang zur Linie.
So the next stop is coming up. We've got signals and switches, signal ignored and signal respected indicators now function as intended. All the signals are fully operational and respected by all vehicles. And the switches can be now changed automatically or manually via the switch iron. I've got the switches set to automatic, I must admit. I think there's enough going on. But you can have that option if you so desire. Let's get those open. AI has been greatly improved. So the AI trams follow the designated routes correctly. They stop at all the scheduled tram stations along the line. They also respect the signals, ensuring the smoother traffic flow. Let me just sort this out and we can be underway. There we go. Let me just check this signal. I think that's telling me I can go to the right. It's not, is it? Is it? Is it? Traffic light respected. Oh, there we go.
Nächster Halt, Ringensteinstraße.
Oh, there's too many stops as well. I can't keep up. AI trams also don't now drive through player trams. We had a lot of that. I seem to remember in the last time we played this. They also allow passengers to embark and disembark as expected. There's optimised spawn behaviour for passengers, which allows better performance. You can also now adjust the sliders for the amount of AI, both passengers and vehicles that you see on the roads. Increased variety in taxi appearances. I don't think I've seen any taxis yet. Maybe I haven't been. Maybe I haven't had time to look. Maybe that's what it was. I don't recall seeing specifically taxis. We can go through this one, can't we? Yes, we can. That should be a traffic light respected. There we go. There we go. We got 79 XP for that. This is our stops. Let's do this first. I know this is a very confused video. What else do you expect? Right, let's do that. Get the doors open. Passengers aren't stuck in the ground anymore. That's nice, isn't it? Do you remember? They were up to... I've done it again. I've come out of the seat. They were definitely... like... up to the middles, weren't they? As if they'd sunk in the concrete. In the last time we played this, which wasn't very nice. Is that guy going to walk in a circle? Can you remember the people were walking in circles? Seems like that's been fixed as well. He's behaving himself and he's crossing the road correctly, so that's good. Gameplay and HUD. We talked about the markers. We've definitely got a red signal here. We need to stop. So now we get green markers for all the correct stopping points. You've just got to learn to actually stop there, which is my problem at the minute. But you can turn these markers on and off in the settings if you don't want them on. If you want a little bit more realism, then that's fine. All the tram stops correctly display their correct names on the shelters and info boards. The tram graphic on the boards has changed from green to red. AI passenger density is now randomised across the stops along the line. The HUD correctly displays the distance to the next tram stop. That was confusing last time. So
Nächster Halt, Hauptbahnhof West.
0.3 of a kilometre we've got until this next stop, so that should reduce as we get nearer and should be a little bit more accurate. And we do have a red here we need to stop for. There we go. And wouldn't you know it, we get a green straight away. We're 2.5 minutes late, by the way, which is not helpful, is it? The HUD seems to be working. There's just a lot to look at. I can see we can do 50 kilometers per hour right now, but we've got a 20 approaching. We can also see the signals as well. We can see where we've got a turn coming up. Need to remember that, of course. So I looked on Steam, and I've got 5 hours logged in this game, and I think the majority of that 5 hours I've played with you guys on the channel, so I've not really played it that well. Oh, her feet are getting stuck in the ground. There she goes. So that's not quite fixed, is it? Let's get the indicator on. The ground's a little bit less level there, I think that's what that is. Let's lock the doors. Then we can move off while we've got the signal. Come on. This signal's going to change. Oh, they're inside each other there as well. Look at that. Right, the signal's changed. Wouldn't you know it? What else have we got? Let's just have another look at the patch notes. Collisions are better, so you can pull up now behind another tram. And if you remember, I don't know if you remember, it's so long ago, isn't it, June? We were going up behind a tram, and it was telling us we'd had a collision, and it was marking us down for it. That collision's been reduced now, so you can get much closer to the vehicle in front without it being marked down as a collision. So, just small tweaks, isn't it? Let's go left. But it's getting there, isn't it? There hasn't been as many updates as I thought there would be.
Nächster Halt, Hauptbahnhof. Fahrtende. Bitte aussteigen.
But it's a good start. And we'll cancel that. We're actually gonna. This is our last stop, isn't it? I don't want to stop here though. It's fiddly on the keyboard. For me, it's fiddly on the keyboard because I don't generally play things on the keyboard. So I'm finding it a little bit difficult from that perspective. Can we go left here? I think we can. Without halting. The world still looks a little bit quiet to me. Now that could be that I've not updated it in the settings. So, as I said, there are some sliders now for how busy you want the world to be. I haven't been in and changed that, so it will probably be set to what I had it before, which probably wasn't much. But here is the Hauptbahnhof. This is the end of our service. I told you it was a short one. But this was really just to let you know that there is an update coming, and it is coming on the 29th. So if you've been playing this, or if you have it and you've not been on it for a while waiting for updates, because Dovetail Direct did promise some updates, didn't they? The good news is that it's tomorrow. And yes, I do want to skip the pause time, because we're not going to go all the way back. We're going to actually walk outside, because I think we can. Hang on a sec, if I can work this out. I'm still sat in the cab officially. Let me get out and we'll go for a quick walk before we finish. Is it going to let me? Of course, I'm stuck behind this door. Let me out. There we go. So don't forget you can walk around. I don't think that will go anywhere. We're meant to take it all the way back to where we started, but I'm not going to do. But just a little update there to show you that there is a patch coming. It's a fairly sizable patch. You'll need to have a good play around with the settings. But essentially, you'll get this tomorrow. Jump back in, see what you think. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. I know some of you picked this up last time. A lot of you are waiting because this is meant to come to console actually in 2024. I don't think it's going to be 2024, is it? Unless something drastic happens. But there's been no mention of 2024 again, has there? So I think we're almost certainly going to slip into 2025 for that. We'll try and find that out from Dovetail. That was a very hurried look at the patch notes. So thank you for joining me. Hope you've enjoyed the madness. I'm going to have to record one of these and then voice it over afterwards. It's much easier. It's much easier. Anyway, enjoy yourselves. Thank you for watching this. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.